Hey everybody, it's Andy aka Max Writer, and we're gonna check right now to see if hey, it's working. Awesome. I was gonna try to put together some music so I'd have some in the background, but no. Today we're gonna be playing Alone Against the Dark again. This will be our second session of Alone Against the Dark. We're gonna start by trying to do a commercial and see if it works. I don't know if it does. It apparently is not. So, when last we left, oh, I might have to move this camera a little because I'm scooting up just a bit. When last we left our intrepid investigator, the Honorable Professor Louis Grunwald, he had gotten word from one of his associates, one of his co-workers, by the name of Tobin Glier, who had been arrested in Athens, Greece, for theft of antiquities. Leaping into action, he took a leave of absence. He went to New York City. He went to Boston and New York via rail. Got himself a ticket for the first ship that was leaving, that was crossing the Atlantic. Oh, I'm trying to get comfortable here. And then he, yeah, and crossed the Atlantic on the last day, full day of the voyage, because I screwed up the timing, and it was actually on Sunday the 13th, and the ship wasn't putting in till noon on the 14th. On that last day, he was attacked in his cabin by someone posing as a steward, stabbed, and left for dead. He did manage to cry for help several times, yelled murder, 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 which obviously brought crewmen, passengers, somebody to investigate. So the man stabbed him, and when he went down, he ran out, leaving Grunwald badly injured but alive. He spent that first day in the ship's hospital unconscious. He would have been transferred to Athens when they arrived on the 14th. I also found that I did some of the timeline wrong here because, again, I jumped to Monday and thought that was the last day, and it was Sunday. So I screwed up, but we're keeping everything. We're not going to retro stuff out at this juncture. We're just gonna let it. We're just gonna let it be what it is. Hold on a second. Can I make this bigger? I can. Nice. All right. I've been having trouble with my computer, so if I suddenly freeze or the stream dies, hopefully I will see it fairly quickly and can actually get on top of that and restart everything. I'm going to try to contact Computer Shop Monday and see if I can't get them to look at it. But I use this thing almost every day, so it's a problem. Anyway, so originally I said he woke on the 18th, but he actually would have woken around noon on the 17th from his coma, 4-day coma, regaining consciousness with a massive 3 hit points in second edition Call of Cthulhu. When you hit 1 point and 2 point are unconscious, 0 and less is dead. I was knocked down to 2 points with that to 1 point with the stab, so I survived, but unconscious. Um, so hospitals, we're at the hospital in Athens. I already made the roll, and I failed my credit rating roll. So they think I was poor. They didn't charge me. I'm just going to keep that roll because they would have charged me for free on board the ship. Um, and I get a hit point for every 2 full days from when I started. Much as I want to continue this investigation immediately, at 3 hit points, I will not last long if I have to get in any kind of fight. So we're going to stay 4 more days in Athens Hospital. 18th, 19th, 20. On noon on the 21st is when we'll be getting out. Till 21st. And that will raise my hit points up to 5, which is not a lot, but it is better than 3. As I convalesce, I wonder, now hold on, let's take a look. I might be able to make some telephone calls from the hospital. Here we go. The hospital in Athens does not have a telephone listed, so I cannot make phone calls. That is a shame. We're going to lift up this chair a little bit because I feel like I'm in a hole. Oh well. So on the 21st at noon, when I get out, almost a week after the ship pulls in to Athens, we can actually continue the investigation, hoping I don't get killed. Now the rules are you can go from one location to another in an hour if you have a taxi. Um, Taxis are 58. We're going to try to keep track of this. 58. You see three. Oh no, this could kill me. That's pretty much how it's going to go here in Athens. 58. All right. You see three other drivers standing near their cabs. One is young, another is an old man, and the third is a nattily dressed, almost English in his impeccability. Which will you hire? If you can successfully make a psychology or spot hidden, go to 15 first and then choose. I don't think I have points in either. Spot hidden's 25. Psychology is 5. All right, I guess we're going to try a spot hidden. I'm having doubts about taking taxis already in Athens. Come on. 45 is a fail. So I'm not going to 15 first. For the young driver, go to 179. For the old driver, 201. And for the English driver, 223. One is young. Let's go for the young driver, 179. Oh my God. He probably doesn't speak any English. I don't speak Greek, do I? No. 179. The young fellow takes you wherever you want to go for 20 drachmas a trip. Go to any Athens location. Oh, yes, I'll keep this guy. Drachmas. How many drachmas to $1? Geez, that seems a lot. They had some stuff about money somewhere here at the in the introduction. Let's see. Beginning play insanity time. Special time. So several points. General timekeeping scheme of limiting this sort of changes. Oh yeah. Food and sleep, telephone, equipment, supplies. Journal. Object, locations, and format. Notes for play. One drachma is 3 cents. Good lord. 60 cents? Alright, that's expensive. We're just going to note our expenditures and come back to it, especially the small ones. So that was 179. All right. Hopefully I'm not getting ripped off. Go to any location. Athens location. Okay, so, yeah. So it takes us an hour to drive from the hospital. Whoops, where's my... There's so much record keeping for this. So we are at 1 p.m. Where am I going? I guess I should have figured that out first. We're definitely going to stick with young taxi drivers because they're safe, even though they're kind of expensive. 60 cents just to drive me around town. All right. We can go to the Bureau of Investigations, the Hall of Justice. 9 a.m. to noon. The Bureau of Investigations is already closed for the day. No, wait a minute. 3 to 7. It's only 1 o'clock by the time I get there. National Museum of Archaeology, they're closed. New York Sun, European edition. Huh. I wonder if that's different. Is that different from the other one, or is it exactly the same? European edition. It is different. That's available 24 hours a day. We have to do that real quick. Cafe Motorship Kionas, which I don't know anything about hiring a motorship yet. Ooh, Athens Airport, Athens Railway Station and Restaurant. Hotel. We're going to hit to a hotel. Inexpensive, 100 drachmas. Moderate, 250 drachmas. Or expensive. We're probably going to go for moderate. 250 drachmas is 250 drachmas. 3 cents. 750 cents. $7.50 for a hotel. Jeez. That's expensive. Ooh, the Parthenon. But we need to go to a hotel first and get settled. Spyro, outfitter and supplier. We need to go to him too. Hospital and street vendors. So we're going to go to a moderate hotel, which is 101. That's going to be $7.50 a night, so we're going to have to see about that. 101. All right. Moderate hotel. The hotel offers a clean room and quiet night of sleep for 250 drachmas or 375 piastres. If you spend a second night there, go to 26. Ooh, that sounds bad. All right, so there's our pay. So we reach there at 1 o'clock. I don't think it'll take me an hour to get a hotel room and get settled in. Um, they're not opening until 3. Nobody is. The Bureau of Investigation is where I'm going next. So let's go to Spyro. We'll take another taxi. So that's another 60 cents. To Spyro, the outfitter and supplier, at 38. That makes it about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. 38, eh? 38. Retail store. Sweet. This retail accepts currency from any country. You can buy any item listed in the source book, page 21. Deduct the purchase cost from your current funds. Right. We're going to buy some. We're going to buy a gun. Um, deduct any purchase cost. You can also buy any of the weapons listed on there. This go. So we're going to try to buy a gun from Spyro. My pistol is 50. I think we're just going to buy a pistol. Let's buy this 45. Uh, he's got a 45 revolver. I'm gonna buy that. So let's find gear and see how it goes here. Um, this is the game system. This is skills. There is no table of contents in this edition of Call of Cthulhu, so it kind of comes down to Cthulhu Mythos. We don't need that. Spells. Oh wait, I bet it's in the source book for the 1920s. This is interesting because this is the reprint, and in my original, I believe these dirigible plans run a separate piece. I have third edition. Here we go. This one has contents. Timeline, calendar, biographies, company's crime, cultist, naval skimmers, roller coasters, travel, prices, and cash, weapons. New weapons. Where's page 26? It's perhaps the strangest weapon. Okay, these are different kinds of weapons. So I guess it is in the main book. Oh, a dare. Table of contents is on the back. Um, Firearms. No, table of firearms, page 17. Wow, that's super close to the front. All right, here we go. So, a 45 revolver costs $25. Good lord, my expenditures are starting to add up. Um, we had 1,483 minus 25 is going to be 87, 14, 50, 8, I believe. And then this $1.20, 750, $1.20 is 890. Let's just no 870. So 1458 minus 870 is 1440. 1448.30. That's where we're at. Okay. Do they require? Let's see if the list has like bullets. I don't see any bullets here, so I'm just gonna say bullets are cheap. We'll say $1. 1447.30 for a box of like 50 bullets. All right, so we are now armed. Let's mark this on the character sheet. I know how to use a shotgun, but I don't own one, and I don't really want to carry one around. I could put a 12 gauge shotgun in my room. It's just for hunting purposes. How much is a shotgun? 12 gauge. A 12 gauge is $50. Yeah, we're going to buy one, and we'll just leave that in our room most of the time. 1397.30. We're eating up our money. So we bought a pistol and a shotgun. I'm not going to worry about the AP right now. And ammo for those. All right. I don't want to carry the shotgun to the Bureau of Investigation, so I'm going to futz around. So I'll return to my hotel at 3 p.m. That's another 60 cents gone. 1396. 70. And then another 139610. Okay. So we're still going to pick the young driver. Oh, I wonder if I can go back to taxi and make another spot hidden. I'd say probably not. We're not going to do that. So back to the hotel, which is 101. And I think I've done all these. I've done all the little math for all this. And then we're going to the Bureau of Investigation. We should arrive there at 4 p.m. on the 20. We're on the 21st. 21st. Okay. So the Bureau of Investigation is next. That is Athens Bureau of Investigation, open 3 to 7, is 1:30. I also need to pick up a newspaper. So we got to remember to pick a newspaper up. 1:30, Athens Bureau of Investigation. All right, it's got the... Wait, this says the Bureau is open from 9 a.m. to noon, 2 to 6 p.m. Am I looking at the wrong thing here? Or they have it wrong in here? Bureau of Investigation, 9 to noon, 3 to 7. So no. The Hall of Justice, I don't know what that is. You quickly locate the office of the investigator in the charge of Gilliard's case, a Corporal Ilionis. After a few pleasantries, his words stun you. Sir, I regret to inform you that Professor Thibault Gilliard is dead by his own hand. Well, so much for this trip. He has hanged himself. Perhaps he was too ashamed at his theft of the Carpathos device. I knew it! From the museum. We do not know. But yes, a suicide. A sad end. I don't know a Greek accent, so... Your mind reels for a moment. You've come all this way to no purpose. You cannot believe that Clear would end his own life, even though his career was in jeopardy. Is Ilionis positive? You suspect foul play? No, that is not reported. A pathologist found signs of self-mutilation common enough with suicides. What? Oh, the doctor is vacationing in Switzerland. He will not be back for weeks. The corporal considers for a moment. You can see Glier's cell, I suppose, unless someone new has been moved in. He was held at the Hall of Justice. Okay. If you can make a successful credit rating roll, Ilionis allows you to use his name at the Hall of Justice. If you want more information from him, go to 204. We'll try the credit rating, but my credit rating is only 15, so it's unlikely to be successful. No, I can't. I would like to get some more information from Ilionis. When done here, you can go to any Athens location. There's a cab stand at the door. Go to 131. 131? Huh. 5 drachmas. I looked ahead, but we'll deal with him in a second. 204. So we got to go to the Hall of Justice. That's the next stop, I guess. You asked to see Illinois' report. It says that Glier refused to talk freely, but that he made libelous statements about museum director Pisistratos, and that he pleaded that the Carpathos device not be sent to Cairo. Uh-oh. It also notes that Glier demanded protection even while he was in his cell. Go to 40. Okay. We got to return to 204. 40. 40, 40, 40, 40. But yes... Very strange. Professor Glier first... Who am I talking as? Okay, it's Ilionis. But yes, very strange. Professor Glier first stealing that device, then taking his own life. I wish I could tell you more. Ilionis says, the Carpathos device is a mystery. No one knows its true nature. Perhaps the scholars at the National Museum can tell you about it. If you make a successful ideal roll, go to 21. If you fail, return to 204. 21. Idea... dice. My idea is 70. 42. Yes, we did it. So we want to go to 21. Man, we're all over the place here with this. And the Carpathos device, you ask. Was it returned to the museum? He shakes his head. Oh, no. It was scheduled to be sent to the National Museum at Cairo for a special exhibit. The device may be Egyptian, you see. The plans were not changed. If it is September, go to 128. It is. It's still September. September 21st. If it is October or later, go to 174 or return to 204. 128. Oh my gosh, this is going all over the place. It's very in-depth. I like it. It's on a ship right now, bound for Cairo. And we go back to 204. It's on a ship bound for Cairo. What can I do about that? Blair said, "Don't go to, let it go to." Well, I'm not gonna be able to catch. Oh, I wonder if I could get a plane to Cairo and get there first. What can I do about it? I can't I'd have to. I need more information. Let's see. Glare demands protection while seeing go to 40. Okay, when cheering for that 340, succeed at a psychology roll. I won't. It's 5%. Wait, I made some successful checks, didn't I? What did I make? Failed psychoanalysis. Credit rating doesn't work like that. Oh, I made idea check. That doesn't help me any. Psychology is a whopping 5%. So 95 is a fail. So I didn't make that. Succeed, enroll, go to 226, fail, and you can hail a cab at 131. I don't trust this guy. I don't trust this guy trying to get. I've got a cabbie. If you've been to this entry before, go to 58 instead. A slender, dark-haired, young. Oh, 131. I think that's where it told me to go. It said just go here. Okay, yeah, fail. A slender, dark-haired young fellow calls out, "Hey, English, taxi, anywhere in Athens, 5 drachmas." That's about 15 cents. If you get in, go to 81. If you want another cab and driver, go to 58. We're going to go to 58. I am not getting in with somebody who seems too good to be true. I kind of want to see what happens at 81, but I'm not gonna. We're not gonna. We're going to go to 58. So 58, we're going to go with the young driver. So that's back to 179. Who, it just gives me what he charges, which is expensive. But I don't know. Maybe I should trust the old one. This guy's been okay for me, and I'm fine spending a little more and feeling relatively safe. 20 drachmas a trip. So that's another 60 cents. 13.95. I'm eating myself up with cab fare here. 10 cents minus 60 is 50. All right. 179. So where am I going? Where am I going? I wanted to check out the cell. What time is it? It was 4 p.m. when I talked to him. That probably took an hour to talk to him. Nah. I'm gonna be fudgy with the freaking time because it's a little rough. I do have a gun. I had to go back to the hotel. Did I go back to the hotel? I think I went back to the hotel to drop off. Yeah, got the hotel. Went to the outfitter. Went back to the hotel. Yes, yeah, we're good. We're good to go. There's a lot of numbers. Oh, I did jump around a bunch down here though. So where do I arrive around 5 p.m.? I want to go to the Hall of Justice, 87. I also want to pick up Museum of Archaeology is open until 7. I might be able to just get in. 87. Athens Hall of Justice. The Hall of Justice and the King's Court of Appeals are open from 9 a.m. to noon and from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. If Christos is with you, he's not. I don't even know a Christos. If I'm alone, I spend an hour before I arrive at the right quarter. Find the desk sergeant in charge of the jails. Oh, that's not good. What time is it? It is 6 p.m. before we find this guy. They're open till 7. I'm not going to be able to hit the other one. The sergeant speaks no English. If Christos is with you, go to 77. He's not. If you speak no Greek, but you have an English-Greek phrase book, which I don't, go to 6. If you must find someone to speak English and Greek, roll a d6 for the number of hours relapsed and go to 6 today. Only if I can roll a 1 here. I rolled a 3. I can't find anybody. As you leave, the sergeant remembers something. He pulls a letter out of a drawer and gestures that you may read it. Go to 539. Well, that was worthless. He recognized, I'm sure, the name Gliere. This hole takes an hour to get anywhere. I understand why. Holy crap, there's a lot here. 539. Okay. The guard explains that the letter was found in Glier's cell when it was cleaned. It should have been sent to the Bureau of Investigation, but it was not. Though he speaks English, the guard doesn't read it. So it's a different guard who overheard the conversation. Because this one guy didn't speak any Greek. The guard doesn't read it, so he doesn't know the contents of the letter. Glier's dead, and the device returned. The case is closed. You unfold the sheet. Glier's tiny, precise script marches across it. There is no date and no signature. This is long. You guys ready for this? And the print is even smaller than... The rest of this print is pretty nice. This print is tight. Dr. Lewis Grunwald, Miskatonic University, Arkham, Massachusetts, USA. Dear Lewis, I fear it is too late for me. Though with the best of motives, the authorities foolishly apprehended me before I could accomplish destruction of the device, and thereby they have endangered the world. Did I write down this entry? Yeah. If, to prevent my further interference, the cult of Aten tries to murder me while I'm trapped in the cell, I do not see how they can fail their purpose. This letter, therefore, must convince you of the truth. I must. The truth of... What is that? This letter, therefore, must convince you of the truth I tell you and relate to you what must be done about it. You must do it, or see it as done, or else our world is doomed. Though our discussions have acquainted you with some of what I now write, you have never accepted my arcade conclusions. I beg you now to do so, at least for the length of this letter. What follows is the situation as I understand it. An Alexandrian-era sorcerer, one Ephagon of Carpathos, was rumored to have constructed a mechanism. Let me write down Ephagon of Carpathos. Excuse me. Okay, so far so good with this computer. Was reputed to have constructed a mechanism perfectly replicating the movement of the spheres. According to certain fragmentary evidences, this device was to be sent to Egypt, to agents of the notorious cult of Aten. The record is dim. Perhaps it was designed in Egypt and built in Carpathos, but I digress. Once installed in Egypt, the mechanism could be used in a great ceremony presaging the end of the world. It would somehow align the forces of nature with the metaphysical powers of an unnamed, exceedingly evil god. The product of the ceremony would be another device, this one very simple, a crystal octahedron, which could be spun like a child's top. It is the top of Aten, a thing of as great magical power as the device which produced it was a wonder of the natural world. By bringing the top of Aten furthest south to the, quote, last city of the oldest beings, end quote, and then summoning their god, the cult intended to use their cosmic gyro to alter the rotational axis of the earth, thereby bringing a strange land, surely Antarctica, once more to life. In the process, the annoying, quote, lands of the stick folk, unquote, literally the lands of men, would be destroyed. But the ship carrying the device to Egypt was lost in a great storm, and then Ephagon died. The ceremony was never begun. You'll recall the mysteries surrounding the Miskatonic expedition to Antarctica and its tragic outcome. And you know that the Starkweather Moor expedition leaves Bremen this winter to return to Antarctica and reopen the terrible questions which Lake first raised. Oh, there's a dog barking around me somewhere. Okay, so Return to the Mountains of Madness is what's happening right now in 1931. So some of those details might have changed, because I don't believe they started out in Germany. I believe they started in America and then they went to Australia in Return to the Mountains of Madness. Anyway, but have you heard of the Carpathos device? The strange instrument recovered near the island of Carpathos. Oh yeah, because he was from there. After examining it, I knew that this was Ephagon's device. Lewis, it is my firm conviction that this tale is true, that a great scheme to change the world has been reactivated by the cult of Aten. Perhaps they employed great magics to manipulate destiny, or perhaps they are exceedingly cunning. Oh my god, this is the big reveal. Or perhaps they are exceedingly cunning and elevate and evaluate every event for what they may gain from it. But their hour has come around again. Others also believe this. An erudite and cruel man named Stanford has lent me subtle aid, but says that for arcane reasons he may do no more. He is not a friend, but says that in this thing he serves his god. A kinder, gentler Greek gentleman has also helped. Both seem to represent greater powers than man, perhaps beyond our ken. But the cult of Aten is strong. At least one among them is no man at all, but a... Here the letter ends. There is no second sheet. There is nothing on the reverse of the sheet. As you struggle to digest and evaluate the letter, the guard casually informs you that nothing else of Glieres is now at the prison. Okay. Wow. That is a lot. Let's put a star next to that. Stanford. How do I freaking find Stanford? Is he in Athens? I wonder if I can fly to Alexandria from here. I wonder if that's possible. All right. We're gonna grab a taxi. It's another 60 cents because, geez, they're bleeding me dry. And we're still gonna grab the same guy. That's 58. Everything is closed, I think, by now. I'm gonna grab a New York Sun European edition because I want to see what's written there. Wait, no, everything is not closed. I gotta eat. I haven't even eaten yet. You know what? We're gonna grab a paper and read it once we get to a food vendor. So that's going to be the New York Sun European edition 65. We'll pick that up on the way to an on the street vendor. 586, I believe that's not going to be very much. The Parthenon's always open. I don't know why I'd want to go there. Alexandria is in Egypt. It's going to be a long ways via. We'll get food. I'm just saying I'm still in the taxi. So let's do these two things, and then I want to go to the Athens airport and see if I can book a trip to... Crap. I want to get to the National Museum of Archaeology as well, though, while we're there. I don't know why I'd want to go to Athens Harbor. Piasotos Cafe. 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. daily. I'm guessing that's 2 p.m. All right, so we're going to take a taxi. I've already paid for that. We're going to grab a copy of the New York Sun and order the taxi driver to take us to the... Oh, we're going to grab food too. And at that point, we'll say, hey, take me to the airport. So, 58, I believe, is the taxi driver. We're going to stick with our same taxi driver. He charges too much, but I don't trust the other two. After getting stabbed. 65 is the paper. We're picking up a copy of the paper. Let's see what we've got there. New York Sun, European edition. When you browse through the newspaper, you notice 3 items. Now, this is on our way to grab some food. These are kind of happening at the same time. I think, as the GM, I can say that. Small fast food stands occur in every city. Hot dogs, falafel, so on. The price of such a meal is 10 cents. 3 drachmas, which is 9 cents, or 5 piastres. Oh God, I gotta roll a d6. I rolled a 6! Oh, man. I bet it made me sick. Well, I should have known better than to eat while I'm reading. Let's read the newspaper on the way to get food. Ahmet K., director of the Cairo National Museum, eagerly awaits the arrival of the Carpathos device, on loan from Athens. Ahmet K. The casket bearing Professor Glier, the academic thief from Miskatonic University, has been placed aboard the Urania for New York. A service has been scheduled at Archimedes, USA. Well, hell, he is dead. I could have found that out earlier, I guess. The Urania. The Starkweather-Moore expedition, here's the third article. The Starkweather-Moore expedition nears readiness as the Dark Sea heads for Bremen, Germany. Once there, final preparations include reinforcing the hull for the treacherous journey into the ice floes surrounding Antarctica. If it is after September 15, go to 95. It is. It wasn't gonna be. but it it is now 95. Professor Glier's suicide has shocked and saddened the Miskatonic academic community. No word has yet come from Professor Grunwald. If it's after October 15th, go to 178. Otherwise, go to any New York or Athens location as is appropriate. So then we get food, and then I bet we get food poisoning. God damn it. If this is another thing, it just slows me down. The food tasted all right at the time, but now your stomach is churning. Food poisoning. You're really sick. Make a successful treat poison? What the hell is treat poison? Is that a skill? Where is my character sheet? Here he is. Treat poison. Oh, that's a thing? 5%. Oh, 14. So close. Make a successful treat poison roll and go on your way, or spend 3 hours recovering and mark off 1 hit point and a magic point from your current totals. Regain them naturally. Go to any location on the appropriate location table. How fast do I get hit points back? God damn it. Food poisoning cause a point of damage? Can't I just puke? 3 hours. Great. So I puked in the cab. Alright, let's see what it has to say about healing. Table of firearms. How skills work. Simple, automatic, simple percent. Taking damage, 13. Let's see what they've got. Taking damage, blah, blah, blah. Falls unconscious. Healing. Body regenerates hit points. This occurs all the healing at a rate of 1 hit point per week of game time. Oh my god. Okay, alright. Alright, so we're down a hit point and we're down a magic point. Magic points come back pretty quickly. Let's check how fast magic points come back. Skills available. Magic and spells. Magic points, 57. Magic points. Magic points are a power at a rate of 1/4 of the user's power per 6 hours. So I'll have that back by tomorrow morning, so that's not a big deal. Okay, so 3 hours wasted because I got sick. So it's going to be 11 p.m. So we're done. I tell them to return me to the hotel. And we'll go back to the hotel as opposed to going to 181. The hotel is... moderate hotel is 101. And then we'll spend the night there. So much for that. Good lord. I lost my... I can get 1 back per week. Like starting, I guess now, since well, no. We're still going to count it as 1 back per week starting on the 21st. Let's mark that HP. Okay. Alright. So it is, that was Tuesday the 21st. So Wednesday the 22nd. I have to get 8 hours sleep, I believe. Food and sleep. 2 hours per day must be given over to eating. Ugh, so dumb. We're going to eat in the morning. 8 hours must be spent sleeping. Alright, let's figure that out. So, 11 p.m. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can get up at 7. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no, we get up at 8. So we get up at 8, eat breakfast. That takes an hour. So we're not out and about till 9 o'clock. We're going to take the same taxi cab. So it's another 60 cents. $13.93. 70. No, that's not right. 50. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, Scotty Garbinas! Haircut looks good. Oh, thank you. I cut my hair Thursday. I forgot to mention it earlier. Going bald in the back. Almost have like a tonsure, like a monk's missing spot. But 2 on the top with the clippers and 1s on the sides, and it feels great. It does. I had a lot of hair just last week. So, thanks for noticing. Thanks for noticing. I should be looking at the camera. I just got food poisoning, which cost me a hit point and a magic point, which the magic point will have been recovered by the time I wake up in the morning. But that hit point, this is second edition rules, so wow, it takes forever to heal. Um, so it's our second day awake or out of the hospital in Athens, and we're already having problems. God, on the street food vendors. I wonder if I should go to Piasoto's Cafe. I'm not going to. We're eating breakfast at the hotel. Um, I'm assuming there is some kind of food I could get there. Maybe we should start doing that. Then we will take our taxi. We were going to go to Athens Airport. We're going to see if we can get to Cairo. Because, quite frankly, I think, well, we still need to go to the National Museum of Archaeology. Shoot. No, let's go to the airport first. What time is it before time I get up is 9. No, the airport's always open. I can get to the Archaeology Museum at 9, right when it opens. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna go to the museum instead. I keep switching on myself here. So, this is weird. Did I shrink that? I think I did. I don't know why. All right. We're gonna go to the National Museum of Archaeology at 1:18. There's a couple names I need to drop there, and see what I can learn before we go check out and see if I can fly to Alexandria. I'm pretty certain that's where I'm going to have to go. No, I need to go to Cairo, don't I? Wasn't Cairo where everything was supposed to happen? All right. National Museum of Archaeology. To visit the museum, go to 176. If it is before December, you can see the director. After November, the director's on vacation. Oh, nice. It's before December. Let's see 176. What is 176? Oh, I need to mark off this taxi cab. It's 9 a.m. when we get to the museum. 176. God, I don't feel like getting food poisoning again. You see the fabulous treasures of ancient Greece. You also find the stand where the Carpathos device, replaced at the moment by a drawing and a photograph, is normally kept. Go to 168 for more information on the device, then return here. Okay. 168. Oh, it's right here on the same page. The archaeological team at the National Museum in Athens reported on the Carpathos device, noting the inexplicable markings on its surfaces and the complex network of gears and linkages. The team established that the device was at least 2,000 years old, and some held for a much more ancient date. The report implies an ancient level of technical achievement previously undreamt of by scholars. Cryptic Greek inscriptions were found on the outside edges of some gears. Some interior sections were marked with unusual Egyptian hieroglyphics. The team makes no guess about the function of the device. If in Arkan go to 60, If in Athens go to 176. Okay, we're back. I wonder how I could have found that out about. I found out about that in Arkham. Um, The notes speculate that the device is some kind of astronomical clock designed to aid priests. Other scholars feel it may have been designed to actually create something material. I went to 168. Yeah, okay, I wrote that down. Still others see it as merely an elaborate amusement for some wealthy noble or merchant. The origin of the device is unproven, nor has the substance of which it is made of been determined. Make a successful luck roll. My luck is only 55. Oh, wait! Yes! I actually made it. Go to 166. Fail, go to 118 or any other Athens location. 166. You overhear that it is Pisistratos who comes walking by, showing the museum to some English dignitary. You rush up to Pisistratos, asking your questions quickly. He tries to dismiss you, saying he does not know why Glier stole the antiquity. With a successful psychology roll, I don't believe him. He's lying. You know what? I'm not going to believe him, even if I'm. Yeah, my psychology is only a 5. 79. With a successful psychology roll, see 17, then return here. Oh, you know what 17 says? He's lying. I don't believe him. I don't believe him. Sorry, I'm not going to believe him. He also says that it's normal for such loans as that of the Carpathos device to be made. With a successful psychology roll, C1. Now 18. I want to look at it anyway. I believe that's another he's telling the truth, I bet is what that one says. Then return here. Finally, he states that the Carpathos device is a type of clock. Oh my god. Another psychology check. 858. Pisistratos, perturbed and embarrassed, then moves on. Go to 118. Oh, is that back at the... That's back at the museum. I can see the director. Let's hit 153. Nat in here. A young secretary guards the door. She informs you in careful English that Mr. Pisistratos' schedule is full. You can choose to try debate, fast talk, or oratory to get on her to see Pisistratos. I don't think I have much in any of those. Oratory is a 25. Nothing in debate. Or what? Or fast talk. Nothing's in fast talk either. It's 5. So I have a 25% chance of trying to get in to see him. 95. No. Damn it. What is this? 153. If Christos is with you, you also can go to 22. He's not. I don't even know Christos. When finished here, go to 118 or any Athens locations. Damn it. I'm having a terrible time here. Okay. What time is it? That was at 9. Who is Christos? I wonder if he's the English. Do I just trying to grab the English driver so I can get some advantage here? Oh, I don't know. We got to get a cab. I kind of want to go back to the Hall of Justice. It's open till noon. We can get there an hourly cab ride. We'll get us there by like 11 o'clock. 223. I could get the English driver. English and his impeccability. I don't know. I don't know if I want to risk this. I feel like I'm going to lose this scenario because Christos is the Apollo of Solo Cthulhu tabletop. I know, but I can't find him. I don't know who he is and how I find this guy. He's obviously important. Natalie dressed... Oh, let's make a psychology or spot hidden. I got 25 in my spot hidden. To check them out again, 70. No, that doesn't matter. Go to 15 first, then choose. Shall I risk it? I'm going to risk it. Go to a restaurant that serves Monte Cristos. Thank you, Scody. There is Piasoto's Cafe, but it's open 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. daily. That must be 2 p.m. Let's look up the cafe. Hell, let's get some lunch, I guess. I got to eat 2 meals a day. Well, 20. Yeah, okay. Let's go. They're open until 2 p.m. Let's try the Hall of Justice one more time at 87. And if not, then we'll go to the cafe for lunch. Maybe we can find Christos. I know it's kind of cheating because I'm knowing this because they're like, if Christos is with you. Athens Hall of Justice. Oh, it's going to take 1d3 hours to find this stuff. Or 1d6 hours. Christos is with you. If you're alone, you spend an hour before you arrive at the right corridor. Find the right desk. Sergeant charges jail. Sergeant speaks no English. If you speak no Greek, I do not have a phrase book. How do I get a phrase book? If you must find someone who speaks English and Greek, roll d6 for the number of hours elapsed. Which I'm going to have to do. Okay, come on, die. Roll low. 1! It only took me an hour. Holy crap. That's awesome. Alright, so it's 11 a.m. They're not closing yet. I did find somebody who can translate. Go to 6. There's a difference between using a phrase book and speaking a language. They speak English. at the Athens Bureau of Investigation, you suppose. Go to 87. Wait, what? That's useless. If you must find someone who speaks English and Greek, roll 1d6 for the normal hours, then go to 6 today or tomorrow too much. Then return here. Damn it. That wasted more time. Just wasting time. Let's grab a cab. And then we're going to go to the Pio Sotos Cafe at 20. And then we're going to have lunch there. So our cab ride takes an hour. So that's noon is done. And then we can get there and it takes us an hour to eat. 20. Let's see what this is all about. They keep pushing. They don't really keep pushing to go here, but it's listed. If I can find Christos, it would help a lot. If this fails, I'm going to go and buy a damn phrase book. Although, wait, would that even help? Hold on. The Hall of Justice. Go to 6 and then return here. They speak English at the Athens, but the Athens Bureau of Investigation already been there and got everything out of them. Haven't I? 130. I don't feel like this is cheating. No, it's just there's nothing to say. I could use Eleanosis. If I make a credit rating, my credit rating sucks. I'm all sweaty. Fan's going, but it's warm. Computer's only at 62. It's not doing too shabbily right now, so far so good. Where are we time-wise? 3:49. We're heading to halfway through. We've gotten quite a bit done. But anyway, we're at 20. We're having lunch. This is my second meal of the day, so I don't have to worry about eating dinner tonight. Got to eat 2 meals a day. As you enter the cafe, the thick, acrid tobacco smoke nearly chokes you. The place is filled with laughing, gesticulating dockworkers and sailors. If you're here to meet someone, go to 35. I'm here to meet Christos, but I don't know that. If you're just looking around, you can approach any of the following. If you have Christos with you, who the hell is Christos? He's got to be that cab driver. Or if you can make a successful read, write, speak Greek, which I do not have any freaking Greek. For the group playing cards at the back, no. For the bussy sailors, no. For the Englishman at the table, you need to make no roll and approach him. Let's go talk to the Englishman at the table. 35. He's probably going to shoot me. He is Richard Hawks. He greets you warmly. "And Azul and some talk," he suggests. "Look, I know you're investigating Lear's death. I've talked to him once or twice. His death caused quite a stir. Well, to make a long story short, I have some interesting information concerning his crazy theft. I don't have it here, but if you'd like to come back to my apartment, I can show you." If you say yes, go to 79. If you say no, Hawks suggests meeting at the Parthenon at sunset. I'll bring the stuff then. In the meantime, you may go to any Athens location. All right, let's go. We're gonna trust this guy. I got my gun in my pocket. I'm ready. I don't trust anybody right now. His small apartment is cluttered with books and filled with rich aromas. It's the room of a scholar. Attempt no, Cthulhu Mythos, occult, spot hidden, and listen rolls. Write down the success or failure of each, then go to 112. All right. So it's 7. No. CM, Cthulhu Mythos. I don't have anything in that. No, there's nothing there. So I don't have to worry about that. Occult, spot hidden, and listen. All right. No. My no is 95. 32. That is a success. Cthulhu Mythos I can't make. Occult is 35. 34. Holy crap, I can't believe I made that. Let's check it off. If this guy survives, I will level him up. Spot hidden. Spot hidden is a whopping 25. Oh, 5. Holy crap, that's 2. And listen. Listen is also 25. 77. So where's my spot hidden? 25. Check. And okay. Where am I going? 112. Oh my god. Oh, this is a long entry. You suddenly die! If you successfully make a no roll, yes. Cthulhu Mythos or Occult, I I made two. You realize Cult's library is stacked with a strange assortment of titles: Marvels of the Spirit World, Crowley's Incantations, Weinberger's Diamond. Add 10% else to your idea roll for the rest of this entry only. My idea is 70, so idea is going to be 80%. Idea 80% for this encounter only. Interesting. If you successfully made a spot hidden, I did. You see that the stout chair in the center of the room has oddly regular notches and grooves in its arms and legs and back. Add 10 more percentiles to your idea roll. Odd notches. If you successfully made a listen roll, I didn't. Although I can hear some deep breathing. Make an idea roll. I have a 90% in this. 74. Adding your normal level to any bonuses for this entry. If you succeed, you realize that you should get the hell out of here. The heavy breather behind you reaches out, but a successful jump roll gets you away and out the door. I don't have any points in jump. Just let me escape, for God's sake. I have a gun. I shoot him. Where's jump? 25. 31. Damn it. I'm going to die here. What are you behind me? I was looking at the chair and noticed this. If you fail, make a successful dodge and still get away. Failing the dodge, and the heavy breather shoves you into the chair. Okay, my dodges also suck. 24. 52 is a fail. Okay, shove me in the chair. The same happens if you didn't succeed in the idea roll. You nonchalantly sit in the chair, which Hawks offers you. Blah, 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 blah. Both cases, you hear a sharp sound of released springs and metal bands wrap around your arms and legs, holding you tight to the chair. There's nothing you can do. Nothing. How foolish you are to have trusted a casual acquaintance. Now the heavy... I'm dead. This character's dead. Now the heavy breather steps around so you can see him. You see dry, leathery skin, portions of which flake away as he moves. The eyes are hollow and human. Hawks sniggers and introduces you to Ahmed. Ahmed is nearly 3,000 years old, Hawks says, and he is very, very hungry. You are wild-eyed at the sound of Hawk's maniacal laughter. And the sound of Hawk's maniacal laughter screams in your ears. Ahmed's mouth opens slowly, and he leans towards your helpless body. You see that his teeth are long and strong. Your end is slow in coming, but it is the end. Alright, so I am dead. Damn it! That's frustrating. I feel like Ahmed should have had to make a roll and not me to get away. Alright, so Professor Lewis Grunwald is dead. Eaten by zombie or mummy. What's the date? We'll note the date of his passing. September 22nd. I was having very little luck. Anyway, so put a big X up at the top. Everyone falls for the English gentleman. I certainly did. Man, I was just looking for anything at this point. I was having a terrible time with this. All right. So, Grunwald is dead. That's a terrible shame. We're going to mark off part of this. I've been sending regular letters. So, let's see what we do. We got to start over, but with a new character. Okay. Ernest Holt. And we see how much of this we have to redo. Let's find Ernest Holt. We're gonna have to set the character up so we're back to, and his crusty mummy. Stupid mummy. I had a 90%. I made it. I should have just been allowed to escape. That I feel like would have been. Anyway. So it goes. So Ernest Holt is an industrialist, a financier. He has got a starting credit rating of 15. Now, wait a minute. Was my credit rating on this guy marked? No. Okay, so we're jacking that up right away. He has 225 skill points plus 100 bonus points to skills followed by the asterisk. So we're going to do those 150 points first. Let me get out a calculator. I have to pull this stupid thing back out. Damn it. The calculator app. Boop. There it is. So he's got 150 points to go into the ones marked with asterisks. We're going to start with those. 150. Here we go. Those can go into accounting, credit rating, cryptography, Egyptology, law, and in psychology, his English is equals education times 5 is education times 5 is a 55. So his English is only 55. He's not a great speaker. His dodge is his dex times 2. His dex is 6, so he's going to start with a 12 dodge. That's pretty terrible. Schools, Renslayer with a Bachelor of Science. Oh, he's got a damage bonus, though. His weapons include a club, a 45, and a 12 gauge. Okay. Let's see. So 150 points are going into these skills. First up, I think we'll jack his credit rating up to a 65. He's rich. So we got to do a minus 50. There we go. Let's see. I feel like he's a lawyer, so we're going to get that up to 50. Law is at 50. That's another 45 points gone. 150 bonus points, skills followed by an asterisk. I'm starting with 35 grand. Devin Wilson's old commander decorated him, friends with Lewis Grunwald and Nora McShane. I got 55 points left on these, and then an additional 255 for anywhere. He's going to have some good gun use, and I'm going to jack his dodge up, because that seems to be important. So Grunwald got stabbed and then just eaten by a mummy. That's a frustrating ending. Ooh, pilot aircraft. Psychology. He's got that. We're going to put the other 55 points in psychology. I would really like to make a psychology check once in a while. So we'll empty this, and then we have 255. 255 can go anywhere. What has been useful? Spot hidden. Let's jack that up to 50. Let's jack his listen up to 50. I like the idea of those. That's 50 points out of that 255. Thought I felt something on me. Minus 50. What do you suggest? What else should we give this guy? It's got Egyptology marked, so I think I'm going to put for 30 points in Egyptology. That's like a new skill. Myth, religion, arts, blah, blah, blah. Read, write, hieroglyphics is successful. The relatable skill. I think I want... Oh, I can get one of those. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll take hieroglyphics at 40. It starts at 0. Let's up his dodge to a 42. We're going to put 30 points in dodge. Leaves us 105. Pistol and rifle. No, let's just blank on the character sheet. I think pistols start at 20. And he's got 12 gauge shotgun listed, and he's got a 45 revolver just like the others. And we're going to go ahead and buy one of those. That's coming with me. I'm rich. I can get stuff across the lines. Handgun starts at 20. Shotgun, 12 gauge shotgun starts at 30. So 20 and 30. And what does club start at? 1d3, 1d6 plus 4. He's got a damage bonus. I really want his club skill up as well. Where the heck was that? Handguns, fist punch. Oh, let me write the base for these. 50 is his base for fist. Headbutt is 10. Kick is 25. Grapple is special. What means special? What the hell does that mean? Where's grapple? Grappling. Oh, it's strength checks. Hopefully we won't have to deal with that. Club starts at 25. And since I have 105 points left, let's see. We're going to up his 45 revolver by 35. So that'll make it 55 for a pistol. We're going to up his 12 gauge to 50, so that's another 20 points. Club, we're going to up to 60, so that is 35 points. We got 15 points left. This guy's more of a fighter, but he doesn't have... Oh, he's got good psychology. I can tell when people are lying. I could put 15 points in Speak Egyptian. Or no, we're going to put that in Dodge. We're going to raise up his Dodge 15 more points to 57. He does not have any social skills. I don't have oratory or debate or fast talk at all. And I feel like I should have points in those. But man, I just don't have that much points. And I want to keep his credit rating high. Listen law. Alright, well, those are the points, and that's where we're going to put them. So, basically, I've upped his... He's not much of an accountant. He's more of a law lawyer. I mean, a law lawyer, like a business lawyer, I think. So he's got credit rating of 65, Dodge of 57, Egyptology of 30. His law is 50, his listen's 50, his spot hidden is 50, psychology is 60, his English is 55, his read-write hieroglyphics is 40, club at 60, his revolver's at 50. It's barely legible. Hold on. And no, his 45 revolver was 55. And shotgun is at 50. He'll be carrying a 12 gauge shotgun wherever he goes, as far as like not on the street, but like traveling with it. And he will carry the pistol in his pocket. He starts at 36. 150. Erase that. Okay, so since each investigator communicates with the next, it's reasonable and proper to design successful investigators in the light of what has happened in the past. Right, but I'm doing that, and now different things I'll be needing in the future, and I won't have, and it'll be very bad. I wish I could get some allies. I really loved that about Alone Against the Wendigo, was I had 4 people with me, and I could use their skills instead of mine in situations. I really liked that a lot. So we're starting at 36. Ernest Holt's apartment. Something is wrong. You're a hard-headed tycoon, but you learned long ago to trust your strong hunches. Grunwald's telegram stopped without explanation 72 hours ago. When did I die? I died the 22nd around 1 p.m. So 72 hours, 3 days. 1, 2, so it's about 1 p.m. on the 25th. Holt. Wow. Yeah, we've lost so much time. Your inquiries have gone unanswered. Should you alert your agents scattered across the globe? Yes, alert your agents. Judiciously sipping superb brandy, at last you decided against the employment of proxies. Grunwald hinted of mysteries beyond the capacities of mere assistants. You trust his judgment. You'll go yourself. You scrawl instructions to subordinates and dictate phone messages to a secretary whom you have callously woken from a sound sleep. Your holdings will tend themselves for a few weeks. This must probably be the night of the 25th then. Your holdings will tend themselves for a few weeks. Your passport is in order. You'll pull strings to get an assortment of visas overnight. Mere governments cannot keep Ernest Holt from aiding a friend. Here he is. Here's financier Ernest Holt. There he is, boys. There's Ernest. Hell of a guy. Your holdings will... I already read that. A liner sails soon, or perhaps you should charter one. Jenkins can have you packed and ready to go in an hour. You have plenty of time. It's a pity your experimental transatlantic passenger plane isn't quite ready, though. That would be fun. You find yourself eagerly anticipating action in the field. You feel ready for anything. You open your safe. You have $35,000 in cash in hand. Note in your journal how much you bring along. I'm bringing all of it, baby. $35,000. We are loaded. You call Nora McShane at the Sun, a despicable rag of a newspaper, but a crackerjack young lady. The light of the sun, you'd like to say. Miss McShane has heard nothing from Grunewald. You notice her professional interests grow as you talk as you talk, and you ask her to write nothing for a few days. I'm sure there's a proper explanation, you say grandly, but I'm sure there's a proper explanation, you say grandly. But somehow, you know that neither of you believes that statement. Now do you sleep? You'll attend to details tomorrow. When you wake, go to any New York location. All right, he's already given me all the background crap because he's been sending me these things. I've been keeping up. Blah, 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 blah. A ship leaves today at noon, I believe. All right. We got to go through the whole ship schlemiel again. We are going to. I have 35,000. We're going to go two places today. We are going to go to Empire General Merchandise Emporium. I'm going to buy myself some weaponry. We're going to smuggle that on board. And then we're going to Pier 56 because I believe Saturday at noon is when the liner leaves. I should know because I take a liner every day to work. Well, no, okay. You need Christos, right? Who is Christos? I can't figure that out. I need a phrase book. I'm getting phrase books. I'm going to buy phrase books. Are they in the list of supplies? Sanity, magic and spells. The haunted house, the madman, the Brockford house. Here's weapons. They don't really have like gear. I'm feeling there's something in that. Hold on. No, okay, we're going to fix this character a little bit differently. Um, Instead of Egyptian hieroglyphics, which is probably a mistake, he speaks Greek. Let's get that. He speaks 40. We'll do 20 points of Greek, and we'll do Egyptian hiero at 20 as well. Okay? So at least I speak some Greek, so maybe I can get into that cell. I feel like there's something certainly in this cell. Who the hell is Christos? If we speak a little Greek, maybe we can talk to somebody at the bar. We're still so far behind. I hope there's kind of a bumper of safety before the world ends, because yeah, you're right. We need Christos. We got to find who the hell is Christos. Maybe he's the crazy driver. That guy might get me killed too. Anyway, I tell you what, we are definitely buying our firearms and a billy club if they have them listed. All right, so we're going to buy another 45 revolver and a 12 gauge shotgun. That's a whopping $75, I think. Yeah, 75 massive dollars from my 35 grand. So we're at 34,990. No, not 990. 34,925. You know what? Let's just do this. We'll go ahead and get that calculator up again. And we'll use that also to kind of keep track. $35,000 just in the wall safe. Minus 75. So we'll have it right there. So if I screw up the math too. Holt, you got to bring it home. We're going to go ahead and assume Holt has seen all the information. There was an article. I was probably writing letters to Holt before I left the country. So I know he knows about the articles. We'll grab the articles possibly from elsewhere. A club is free. 45 revolver, 12 gauge shotgun, club, little billy club. Is there a price listed for a billy club? Oh, there is. Nightstick, small club, 225. I'm sure I can secrete that about my person. Minus 2.25. Nope. 25. Boom. We're at 34,922.75. Got to keep track of that money. There's no just general list of gear here anywhere. I'd say a phrase book costs like 50 cents. Um, we'll get an Egyptian phrase book and a Greek phrase book, just in case. So that's a buck. 34, 9, 21, 75. I can't believe Grunwald is dead. I'm so sad. Grunwald! Um, -1. There we go. We're going to keep up with the money there. All right. So, all right. So, where did I want to go? I said, wait, why would I want to go to E.S. Willett's booksellers? He talked about books. Um, I'm sure we could get to bed early. So we're going to start at 6 a.m. on the 26th. We'll take a cab to the booksellers. Um, oh, we went. No, we took a cab to buy a gun. 36 to 38. 36 is the cab, right? Taxis, no. Oh, 36. 57. So this is the next day. 57 to um, Empire General Merchandise at 38, which I think is a retail store. I can buy my stuff there. And then another cab there, and then a cab to yeah, we're just gonna barely make the cruise line. We'll take a taxi to the bookseller at 54, and then a taxi to the pier, and then we'll be off on cruise. So we've got our plan. Ouch. 38 is. Wait, there's no 38 on here. Oh, yeah, that's where I bought stuff at the retail store. Then we took a cab to 54, which is E.S. Wilt's bookstore. 3 floors of books. Some titles interest you. Harrison's. Oh, there it is! English Greek phrase book. Harrison's English. I'm buying them all. You have enough suitcase room for no more than 3. Oh, damn you. Harrison's English Greek phrase book. Well, I speak 40%, 20% of Greek. English Arabic phrase book. I don't speak Arabic. English German phrase book. Cherry Garand's Longest Journey in the World. Douglas with Lake in the Antarctic. Planchen Guide to South America. All right. So we don't get the phrase books. I speak a little Greek. I should speak enough Greek to get by. 20%. That's not too bad. But I don't speak Arabic. So Harrison's Arabic PB phrase book. That's $1.75. We're just going to charge myself 75 cents because I'd already pulled a buck. I can buy 3. English German phrase book. That's $2.25. Jeez. And Cherry Garrard's Longest Journey in the World. Douglas with Lake in the Antarctic. Planchen Guide to South America. I guess we'll take with Lake in the Antarctic. That one costs $2. Oh my God, we're eating all my money. We're left with $34,916.75. Awesome. I'm supposed to be rolling for this cab fare. I'm gonna pay $5 in cab fare and call it even for New York City. Okay, so we got that. I've enough room in the suitcase for more than 3. Enter any books purchased in your journal. Go to any New York City location, which we're going to go to the Cunard Cruise Lines at 104. The representative informs you that a liner departs each Saturday at noon. That's what time it is. Give me a ticket now. Tickets are available for $300. 34, 611, 75. Plus my guns hidden in my suitcase. And now we have to go. We have to deal with freaking cruising again. 187. I will be armed at all times because people tried to kill the man. So we're on the Cunard Linards. 187. Cunard Liner. Um, are truly luxurious with spacious rooms in every class, remarkable recreation facilities, and superb cuisine. Starting Sunday morning, so we don't start till Sunday morning. So timing worked out pretty well. If this jerk could have died a week earlier, the first guy, we'd be there much faster. Um, AM, PM, and night for each day specified below. So starting on Sunday, we're going to try to get this right this time instead of screwing it up. Right. So, Sunday, Monday, this is 187. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then the ship comes to Athens on. Shit, should I just keep going to Alexandria? I know what he knew. Is there anything left to be found out in Athens? I mean, we don't have to decide this right this second, but we could just go on to Alexandria the next day. Um, I never got to the airport. Piasatos Cafe. The motorship Kionis, which I never even heard of. I don't understand what. We might as well just go to Egypt. We know about his suspicions of the Carpathos device because we've been kind of listening. No, we're going to go to Athens. Um, I'm going to try to at least get to the Hall of Justice and figure out if there's anything in the cell. There might still be something hidden in that damn cell. I hope there is. All right, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Why you the line to spend we get off on Monday. The second Monday, you're in Athens. Ignore any checks that day if you're continuing to Alexandria. If you disembark in Athens, resume hourly record keeping at noon. So that's the plan. All right. So this fellow likes some exciting stuff. Tell you what. Let's see. Let's stroll the decks in the AM. Cocktails, obviously, in the PM. And then at night, we'll let's go to the bridge. There we go. All right. So let's go to the first Sunday. Let's 73. Oh, I'm still disappointed that dude died so quick. If you've scheduled room AM, no. Room PM, no. Or room night, then go to 167. If you scheduled ship's tour in the PM, I did not. Make a successful spot hit and go to 69. For any other results, go to the ship activity table in 187. Nothing happens to me on the first day. All right, let's try something else. I do want a ship tour. That's only in the PM. So I guess we'll do a ship tour in the PM the second day. Ooh, deck tennis. That sounds good. Deck tennis in the morning. And at night, isn't there like, let's go to cinema. We'll go to cinema the first night on Monday. 109 is where we're going. If you chose Stroll the Decks AM, no, I did the what did I do? I can't read my handwriting. Oh, I did deck tennis. If you chose Stroll the Decks AM, rest on deck PM, or go to the cocktail party at night, go to 83. Otherwise, okay, so nothing happens there. It's probably for the best. Let's see, what's the next day? Ooh, there's a nightclub. We're going to the nightclub that night. Nightclub in the evening. Shopping in the morning. And, of course, cocktails in the PM. Okay, where are we at? Tuesday. We're on Tuesday. 126. We should be able to zip through this since I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing this time. If you chose Cinema AM, No. Shopping, cocktails, and the nightclub. If you chose shopping in the PM, no, I did that in the morning. If you choose library at night, go to 155, go to any applicable activities, and then return to the ship activity table. And 187, nothing. Come on, can't I find some nice lady to spend some time with? Um, ooh, sauna. We'll do sauna at night on Wednesday. Because, shuffleboard. I guess we'll do oil painting in the morning. And we'll go to library in the PM. And we'll read and we will do that kind of stuff. Wednesday. On Wednesday, check 148. If you chose stroll deck AM, shuffleboard PM, or stroll deck night, go to 135. Nope, nothing. All right, Thursday. Ping pong does not sound for me. We'll do stroll the decks in the morning. We have to do cocktails. Oh, cocktails at night. At night. And what are some good PM stuff? We'll do mahjong on Thursday night. Thursday, 170. If I don't get stabbed, I'll be happy on this trip. Oh, 170 says go to 148. Why would they do that? Thursday, check 170. 148. Just to trick you, so you're not like getting enough. If you chose stroll deck AM, I did. Shuffleboard PM or stroll deck night, go to 135. If you've already been to 135, go to 579 instead. 135 on Wednesday. 135 in the morning. Yeah, stroll the deck. 135. Uh-oh. 135. As you walk down a corridor, attempt to spot hidden. All right, we upped our spot hidden because I got tired of always being taken unawares. It is 50, which ain't great, but it's better than the 25. 42 is a success. Hell yes. Check it off. Check. Where are we at? 135. If successful, you notice a small Egyptian fellow lurking ahead of you. I draw my pistol and I shoot him dead. You may have seen him before, in fact. He holds something in his hand. If you missed the spot hidden, go to 106. I didn't. If you notice a lurker, you took a side passage and quickened your pace. Now you hear his footsteps scurry after you. Is it only your imagination? Or are the corridor lights dimming? Make a successful no roll. Oh, his no's not going to be as good as Professor's. My no's only 55. Oh, 1. Crit success. Showing. To reach the deck and safety of the promenade. If not, you take a wrong turn and the passageway suddenly ends with a locked hatch reading no admittance. Go to 106. So we made it. We escaped this little frickin' douchebag Egyptian guy who's trying to murder me. That was close. Someone's definitely after me. Good thing I've got my gun. Or I could say that I didn't pack my gun until this weird encounter. No. I'm armed. He sent me this strange telegram noting that he was, I found that he was stabbed in his freaking room. Okay, we'll do some resting on the deck chairs in the morning. What haven't I done? I haven't gone to the bridge. Can I go to the bridge? I'll go to the bridge at PM. I want to see how this ship works. And then I could do the cinema. I think the nightclub at night on Friday night. So I'm on my guard, though. Somebody is after me. Does this say 192? Friday, 192. Oh. Go to 126. If you've already been to 126, go to 590. I don't know. I don't think I have been to 126. Let's look at... Oh, I should be writing all these down. Yeah, you're right. Damn it. So 70... Let's mark that out. 73, 109, 126. We'll see. I've been to 148, which led me to 135 Wednesday. I have been to 126. Thursday... No, wait. No, that's not right. I went to 148 on Tuesday. Hold on. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. On Thursday, I went to 170 and then 135. Egyptian fellow. Where are we? 4:30 already. Man, this guy's time is like zip, zip, zip. Friday is 192. And that says go to 126. If you've already been to 126, go to 590. So 590 on Friday. 590. That's way at the back. That's way at the back. The purser tells you that the skeet shooting from the fantail will soon begin. To get some shotgun practice, go to 189. Hell yeah. To ignore the suggestion, go to 187. We're going to try some shotgun practice. 189. This feels like a trap. As you exhibit your prowess with a skeet gun, you hear a soft pop and hear a bullet whine by your ear. You wheel around, ignoring the pull. No gunman is in sight. The other shooters have not noticed the gunshot. Despite their stares, you abruptly leave the competition. Go to 187 and the ship activity table. My God! Someone tried to assassinate me. All right. All right, Saturday. On Saturday, check 193. So we haven't figured out Saturday's stuff yet. Somebody tried to shoot me, son of a bitch. Yeah, there's a little Egyptian fellow. If I see him again, I'm just going to fucking nail him. Shoot him in the face. Well, we have to go to cocktails. We're going to go to cocktails at night. We'll go to the cinema in the afternoon. See what kind of films they have. And we're going to stroll the deck. No, we're not going to stroll the decks. We're going to try to do things that are inside. So we'll do the library. Someone is obviously trying to kill me. Saturday is 193. Go to 148. If you've already been to 148, I have. Go to 171 instead. 171. If you choose rest in the room, AM, no, I didn't. We're in the library. If you choose oil painting in the PM, no, we did the cinema. If you choose cocktails night, we did. Go to 203. If you've seen all these numbers before, go to 385. 203 we have not seen yet. Oh dear. Hope I don't get killed on this ship. An elderly man nods at you and quietly asks if he may join you. If yes, go to 142. If not, go to 132. Okay. 142 it is. I don't trust this guy. I have my gun ready under the table, just like Han Solo. 142. Martini, straight up, please. He turns to you. I couldn't help but notice, old friend, he says to you, that some strange people seem to follow you. A word of advice. Stay off the deck. Suspect everyone. Stay out of the library and other lonely spots. I've seen these assassin types in action, by God. You have never seen him before. He then talks about chess for a while, finishes his martini, and leaves. You never see him again. Return to 171 or go to SIP activity table at 187. What was 171? 171, if you chose restroom, chose cocktails night. Yeah, okay. So back to 187 for Sunday. Okay. So he said, stay off the deck, stay out of the library, and other lonely spots. Okay. That's good advice, actually. I don't know who this fellow is. So this is the last Sunday on board. And then Monday we're in Athens. We're just going to go. Let's stick clear. Let's go to the nightclub that night. Should be a lot of people there. I don't want to stroll the decks particularly. We'll do some deck tennis in the morning. And we'll do cocktails in the PM. And so this is Sunday. This is the day my other guy got stabbed. 171. If you chose resting room AM, go to 167. I did not. Oil painting PM, go to 96. I did not. If you choose cocktails night, no, I'm at the club. Go to 203. If you've seen all of these numbers before, I haven't seen most of these numbers before, just 203. 385. So nothing happens. Okay. On the second Monday, you're in Athens. Ignore any checks that day if you're continuing to Alexandria. If you disembark in Athens, resume hourly record keeping at noon. All right. So we arrive at Athens at noon on the 26th of September. Athens. No, that is incorrect. We left on the 26th. That's wrong. So, whoop. This is the 5th of October. Because we left on here, and it's the following Monday. We left on Saturday, and it takes to the following Monday to get to Athens. So we're in Athens on October 5th. Okay, Athens. We got this sheet. Where are we time-wise? 4:33. That actually went... I almost had time to... I need 23 XP to prestige. He's playing Hunt Showdown. Almost time to wipe and get a new skin. Good luck. I hope you get a hunter skin. Alright, let's see. Well, we're going to have to take a taxi. We're going to do this. Athens, noon. 58 is taxi. Alright, I'm armed, and I have the shotgun as well. We got to get a hotel room first. So we can go with young, old, or the English driver. His dressed almost English in his impeccability. Which will you hire? Oh, psychology or spot hidden? Let's try that first because we get a chance at that. My spot hidden is a 50. Ah, damn it, 80. God, I cannot make these rolls. The old driver, the young driver, or the English driver. I guess we're going to go for the English driver this time. Although, you know what? Screw that. I speak some Greek. Let's try the old driver and see what happens. 201. You're dead. I hope not. Okay, 201. The old man questions you about your visit. He seems almost suspicious. You can get out of the cab and get another, go to 58, or you can answer the questions by going to 162, or you can instruct the driver to be quiet and take you where you want. He will, and you'll arrive at your destination. Go to any Athens location. Is there a cost? Yeah. Oh, shit. I'm going to answer his questions. I'm suspicious of him. My gun is ready. But I'm hopeful this guy can provide me some information. The archaeological team. Wait, that can't be right. 162. I went to 168. You have wandered into something beyond your wildest dream, my friend, he says. My friends wish to help you. Find out what you must, then meet me at the Parthenon at sundown. He drops you off at any Athens location. Also, I took a Jeep. Scotty says, also, I took the Jeep for a wash while I was listening earlier. Got home, and Jace, my dog, was whining through the back door. When I walked in, she groaned with disappointment that it wasn't my wife. Oh, she loves Laura. She loves you, too. You're putting a negative spin on that. What kind of groan was it? Was it like a, oh, like that? Because that's more of a silent howl, which Bella does to me all the time, because she loves me. I bet your dog just loves you. I bet she does. 168 I wrote down. 162. So I'm going to meet him at dusk at the Parthenon. Okay. 201. Any Athens location. Oh, that's where it came from. That's right. And we were going to a hotel. I've got to drop off the shotgun and my luggage. Hotels. Expensive with room service. 127. My dude is rich. How much does a taxi cost? Hold on. 58. The young driver charged me a lot. This guy maybe didn't charge me anything. 3 cabs. Yeah. The young driver, it says he charges you this much. The older driver didn't charge me anything. Interesting. 127 for an expensive room with room service. I will not be using room service. What is it? 127. This guy's loaded. Expensive hotel. This is the best class hotel. It has 24-hour room service meals for 40 drachmas. Or okay, on your first night here, roll 1d10. We haven't spent a night there though, so we've got to. Damn. Okay, I got to take a note. First night in hotel, 127. Okay. With the result of 9 or 0, go to 22nd. The second night, roll this. For each additional night, increase the chance for 26 by one additional result. Oh my god. Okay, that sounds scary and terrifying. I'm probably going to get robbed or something. So hold on. We got off the ship. We got to keep track of time. We got a taxi to the hotel by, say, 1 p.m. I want to go to the Hall of Justice. What time is that open? I'm assuming I had breakfast. Where am I in New York? Hall of Justice, 9 a.m. to noon, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. We gotta wait till 3 p.m. and it's only like 1, so I guess we'll take an hour for lunch, and that'll be my second meal. I don't have to worry about that. And then a hotel will get me to the Hall of Justice by 3. I mean, a cab. Um, for the English driver. Oh, let's make a spot hidden again and see if this gives us any. 78, I can't make it. We'll take the old driver. I'm assuming I can do that spot hidden every time. I'm just going to instruct him to be quiet, take me around and go. And that will get us to the Hall of Justice. Hall of Justice. Dun 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 dun. Is 87. We have to start a new line here. 87. Let's mark off the ship. Okay. The Hall of Justice. If Christos, I don't know who is Christos. He knows exactly where to go. If you are alone, you spend an hour before you arrive at the right corridor to find the desk sergeant in charge of jails. So that makes it 4. We got there right at 3 when they opened up. If Christos is with you, if you speak no Greek but you have an English-Greek phrase book, I speak Greek. God damn it. Go to 77, then return here. If you speak no Greek but you have an English-Greek phrase book, go to 6. I don't need one. I speak Greek. I got 20%. If you find someone who speaks English and Greek, blah, blah, as you leave, the sergeant remembers something. Is that it? Is that all I can get here? Hold on. Where's 77? Crap. You know what I need to do is go talk to Ilianos, get his name so I can drop it, and then go somewhere else. Okay. No. Damn it. Okay. We need to go to. Then we're going to meet the dude at dusk at the Parthenon. And I've got some numbers. I got a first night in the hotel is 127. What'd 201 send me? Hold on a sec. This gets a little confusing. 162. He just said meet at the Parthenon at dusk. It doesn't tell you to go anywhere from there. So we'll take another old cab to the Bureau of Investigation, which is open until 7. This is going to be cutting it very close. But I can make a credit rating roll, and maybe Ilianos will give me his name, and that'll send me somewhere else. 201 to the Bureau of Investigations at 1:30. I'm not wasting a lot of time there. So I should be there by 5 p.m. Because I got there and I was like, this is no good. Bureau of Investigation. 1:30. We're trying to use some of our earlier information to our advantage here. We've already read this. Corporal Ilianos. Galier is dead. If you make a successful credit rating roll, Ilianos allows you to use his name at the Hall of Justice. I've got like 65% credit rating. Come on. 63. Holy crap. I just made it. I thought that was good. I thought that was a 90. I was about to be so upset. Yes. If you make a successful credit rating roll, Ilianos allows you to use a name at the Hall of Justice. If you want more information from him, go to 204. When done here, you can go to any Athens location. There's a cab stand At the door, go to 131 for a taxi. Oh. This is the guy that's like, hey, English, taxi, anywhere in Athens, 5 drachmas. Well, wait, 204. I went to 204 for more information. If you make a sense for Ilianos, use the name at the Hall of Justice. What does that do? I didn't see anything about using Ilianos' name. I think I just wasted my time. Before I deal with this cabbie. If Christos is with you, blah, 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 blah. If Christos, speak no Greek. If you find someone who speaks English and Greek, then go to 6. Oh, wait. You find someone who speaks English or in Greek, roll 1d6 for the number of hours and go to 6. Hold on. I could have just gone there. I speak Greek. No, because then they route me back to the Athens Bureau of Investigation. Christos has to be there. Okay. Christos has to be with me for anything to happen there. So, 131, let's go ahead and get in his cab. In this obviously trying to murder me guy cab with my gun in my lap. I'm Christos! Where to, Yank? Yes! Alright. Christos, I hope you're helpful. I hope this is not just a plot. We're going to the Parthenon. You tell him, and he'll take you any place in Athens. Along the way, he says, listen, I'm a great interpreter. If you need help with Greek, you couldn't do better than me. 50 drachmas a day. I stay with you, drive you around like a guide. What do you say? Yeah, but is this guy on the level? Or is he going to get me thrown in jail? No, it was not like that, says Scotty, about the growl. Also, she had her back to me and nose to the door. Aww. Weighing this character, you think there's some chance that he'll abandon you and do a little celebrating on his own as you go from one point to another. See, the game's trying to push me not to take him, so I feel like I should. But probably he can interpret just fine, and he seems to know where to go. If you want another cab, go to 58 or go to any location on the Athens location table. I guess we'll keep Christos for now. No psychology check on Christos, nothing. So, yeah. So I guess it is what it is. I guess we'll hang on to Christos. And we're going to the Parthenon to try to meet with the old man. Or somebody who hopefully won't murder me. 194. Now, hold on. He wanted... Where was Christos? Christos is 81. Yeah, I'm Christos. I got him at 131. And he initially said 15 cents. But then he jerked it up to 50 drachmas a day. Which I can afford. Where's our... I think it's 3 drachmas is a penny? Here we go. 1 drachma is 3 cents. So 50 drachmas a day is going to be $1.50 a day. I think I can afford that. Alright, we're at 34, 615, 25. So Christos. All right, Christos, that's fine. We're gonna allow you to. We're gonna pay him $1.50 a day to drive us around, and hope that he doesn't abandon us, and hope that he's not just a plant who's gonna try to murder us. There's Christos. Hopefully, got Siren Song, a Martini Henry skin, says Scotty. Nice, very cool, cool. So 81, 194 is 194 the Parthenon? It's open 24/7. Parthenon is 194. Yep, that's where we're going to go. Let's see if we can find any help there. The majestic columns glow golden yellow in the setting sun, deepening to blue as you clamber across the rubble to reach the lonely inner court. The beauty of the scene somehow oppresses you, and gradually you sink into your own thoughts. You ponder the suicide of Gliere, and the death of Grunwald, I guess. Get stupid gnats. A scream abruptly brings you to the present. The cry seems to come from nowhere. Suddenly you're aware of your isolation and vulnerability in the deepening gloom. You decide to hide. If you decide to hide, I didn't put any points in hide. What is hide? 10%. Go to 14. If you decide to sneak away, go to 18. If you decide to stroll away casually, let's go to 19. I can't hide. I'd like to hide. Let's see what 14 even says. Do I have to? No, I don't have to make a check for 14. I kind of want to hide. Sneak away is 18. I'm kind of pseudo cheating here. And then casually walk away is 19. I don't want to casually walk away. I think I want to sneak away. No, we're going to casually walk away because that's smart. You whistle loudly to show you've heard nothing and amble away, but in the gloom you begin to see strange cloaked figures shamble toward you from all sides. How stupid you were to have drawn attention to yourself! If you roll a successful dodge and a successful climb, you manage to get over a fence into safety beyond the grasp of the creatures. Go to 33. If either or both rolls fail, go to 31. Alright. I'm gonna die again. Dodge is 57. Roll fail, so I don't even have to make the climb check. So 31. Man, don't just kill me again. Damn it, I'm dead again. I can't get past Athens. Even if you made a successful roll, they aren't listening. Wait, what? Well, we're going to end there at 449. No, we'll get the next character ready, so we have him ready. If you roll a successful dodge and a successful climb roll, you manage to get over the fence and safely beyond the grasp of the creatures. If either roll fails, you go to 31. Even if you made a successful roll, they aren't listening. Reaching hands grasp you, closing around different parts of your body. Tighter and tighter. You whimper, then scream. The last thing you see is a nightmare of hollow eyes. The last thing you smell is the stench of fetid, hungry mouths. It is the end. Alright, so screw the Parthenon. We're just going to go straight to freaking Alexandria next time. So another one's dead. Damn it all to hell. I wish they would just give me prepped character sheets so I might have a chance. Alright, dead. Killed in Athens at Parthenon. Torn apart. Alright, that's 2 down. If we use all 4, the world ends, or they must have failed. Or I bring in some regular characters in 1931 who have heard all this crap, and I try to run this thing through the book using some player characters who, and then just kind of going with it. It is 4:50 p.m. No, I think we'll just do the outro. We play Nora McShane next. I actually found Christos, but I didn't get to use him for any of this stuff. I don't know if he would have been any real help or not. And I guess we're gonna just go to Alexandria and see what happens there, because I'm tired of Athens, to be quite honest. Yeah, Nora McShane, 331. We will start next game. We'll set her up. She gets 280 points in skills and 150 bonus points for skills like law, photography, psychoanalysis, read, write, speak English, which is already a 70, and read, write, speak. No, she doesn't get read, write, speak hieroglyphics, I don't think, as one of the ones that she can give bonus points to. I can't believe how short a time I lasted that time. Yeah, she can't put points in that. Sneak, survival, track, that's it. She has $700. How's she going to afford a trip? Man, girlfriend of Devin Wilson. Is he a player character? Oh, it's Devin's girlfriend. Friend of Ernest Holt, instructed by Professor Grunwald. Wow, I did terribly. I was loaded, and I still got just murdered outright. So that's it for tonight for the Alone Against the Dark. We got 2 characters killed, and we will start with Nora McShane next time. She's just going to go straight to Alexandria, I think. I don't think there's anything more I can learn in Athens anyway. I'd love to get a hold of Christos. Maybe we'll get a hold of Christos. Maybe we'll go to Athens, get a hold of Christos, go into the law place, to the Hall of Justice, just to see what happens. Is she listed? She's got 12 gauge and 45 revolver listed as well. But I'm probably just going to buy her a pistol, and she's going to smuggle it uh, overseas. Sad trombone. Wah, wah. Says Scody Garbitas. Good luck next time. Man, yeah, this is tough. If they all get killed before the end of October, I might zip through this thing on my own to figure out where it's supposed to go, and then make other people set up characters in Athens, friends of Christos, or something. I don't know what. I don't know what. Just to pro it out. Or we might just leave it unresolved, which would be kind of suck. Um, but as you said, we've got to find Christos. Christos is like, if Christos is with you, blah, 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 blah. It could be bad, it could be good, but we need to at least try once. And then maybe go to Athens Airport and see if I can charter a flight with my $700. Or it's going to be only $400 by the time I get there, less a lot of things, a lot of cash. Man, she's got no money, which is bad. How much has the last guy got? Her boyfriend, well, she's a woman in the 1930s, so it's not surprising. He's got 2,500. So, yeah, what's her credit rating? Her credit rating is still a 15. So that was fun. It was fun. It's disappointing to get killed so quickly. I shouldn't have gone to the Parthenon, I guess. We're not going there again. I was hoping I'd learn something, but the old guy was another guy who was a setup. I already know to stick to like areas that there's a lot of people, because they're gonna try to assassinate me. Uh, that was fun. It was disappointing. It was very disappointing. I only am adding one name, I guess, to my list of names here is Christos, and oh my goodness, I am tired. So let me close up my Call of Cthulhu Second Edition reprint. There are two dead investigators now. Jeez. The problem is you don't know what skills you need, and if you fail a skill check, you're dead in some cases, which is I'm not a fan of. That's one of the things I didn't like about the Choose Your Own Adventure books, was that you just make the wrong choice and you're dead or whatever. Um, in the Choose Your Own Adventure books. In this, you got a chance to make a roll, but if you have picked the wrong skills or you haven't bumped up enough skills, and you can't push a skill roll in second edition, that's not a thing yet. I haven't even got to this pyramid puzzle, and I still think there's something in the cell. I'm thinking there's definitely something in the cell, but by the time we get there, it's going to be well after October 7th, which is a date that they keep you throwing out, which means I think by that time a lot of clues have gone missing or they're destroyed or whatever. So I'm still going to have to cross. It's still a week and 2 days just to get to Athens, and then probably several more days if I have to. Probably going to have to charter a ship, or maybe I can get a plane chartered. If I don't have the money. I'm not going to have any money. Um, and I think that's an important clue. Um, so I don't know. 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 Hey, Matt, Scody Garbitas, thank you so much for listening in. This was fun. I still enjoyed Alone Against the Wendigo a little bit more, and I think that's just because even though I died in that one, I don't know. I wasn't alone. That's the big thing, because I had NPCs that were with me that helped me out a lot and kept me from just failing. For sure, Scody says. So we'll continue this next week. If we go through two more characters, that's it. That's it for Alone Against Dark. However, I have found the very first ever solo Call of Cthulhu scenario. There's a lot of glare on this. Oh, wait, there we go. It is in Fantasy Gamer. This is a Steve Jackson game from November of 1984. The Thing in the Darkness is the very first Call of Cthulhu solo scenario I think that was ever made. Because these are from, Hold on. Let me find my list. I made a list of these. Alone on Halloween. These were Alone Against the Dark was 1985, and this was 1984. And then we had Alone Grimrock Isle, which I've already played. I really don't want to play it again because I really know how it turns out. So we'll probably just skip that one. And then we have Alone on Halloween, which I actually found online. It went up for bid. The price was not too bad. It's in great shape. The price is like 50 or 60 bucks less than it usually goes for. So I just like screw it and I bought it. That will actually probably be next. But I also received the Pendragon starter set, which has a solo scenario. So what I'm thinking is we're going to change lanes here, and instead of Call of Cthulhu, after we finish Alone Against the Dark, we're going to try out the Pendragon solo scenario. Somebody else is already doing it, which is disappointing to me. I was hoping to be the first, but that's okay. But it is brand new, and I do want to do it so then I can. Actually, I want to do it so then I can read the entire box set and then review it for Knights of the Entertainment magazine. So that's going to happen, hopefully. But so that's the schedule. Alone Against the Dark, we got to finish one way or another. Everybody dies, or we get further along, possibly even win. Probably not. Maybe, I don't know. And then we will do the Pendragon solo scenario, introductory scenario for the starter set, and then we'll come back and we'll go for um, the Thing in the Darkness. And then we'll move on to. We will probably not replay Alone Against the Dark. Um, 2015 was Alone Against the Flames. That's totally new. 2017 was the reprint of Alone Against the Dark, and I don't know if I'll replay it. If it's 1931, it's got all the same characters and everything, I probably will skip that one. 2019, they came out with Alone Against the Alone Against the Frost, which is a remake of Alone Against the Wendigo. So we'll see about doing that one again. What I might do is just make up straight from scratch a character to run through that, or change the name of the character and go through that again a year later in the reprint. We could even maybe, dependent upon Alone Against the Dark, redo that, but we'll see. And then there's Alone Against the Tide, which came out in 2020. And as far as I know, Alone on Halloween, I forgot all about that. Alone on Halloween will be after Thing in the Darkness, because I want to do them kind of as they were made. If anybody, whoever watches this, knows of another solo scenario for Call of Cthulhu that I'm missing here, these are the only ones that I've been able to find so far. Let me know. Send me a message, comment in the description, and once this goes on YouTube, talk to me on Twitter, not Twitter, Twitch, whatever. Let me know because I'll try to track it down. So that's it. I think we're done. And yeah, computer held up the whole time. I'm happy about that. And I will talk to y'all next time. Bye, everybody. Bye.